Ladies and gentlemen, space enthusiasts, and curious minds alike, get ready for a journey into the unknown as we dive into one of the most mind-blowing space discoveries of the decade. Today, we're exploring a story that could rewrite everything we know about the universe and the potential for life beyond Earth. Buckle up, because this is all about life on Venus. Venus has long been one of the most fascinating planets in our solar system, but in late 2020, something utterly surprising was discovered in its atmosphere. A finding that challenged everything scientists thought they understood about the planet. If you're as captivated by space as we are, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and join us for all the latest space news and discoveries. You won't want to miss this adventure. In a stunning turn of events, scientists studying Venus's atmosphere made an incredible discovery: the presence of a chemical compound called phosphine. Now, why is this so important? Well, on Earth, phosphine is almost exclusively produced by living organisms, particularly microbes. This discovery raised the thrilling possibility that Venus might not be the inhospitable hellscape we once thought. Could there be life floating in the clouds of Venus? The initial announcement in 2020 left the scientific community buzzing. Could this be the breakthrough that proves life exists on another planet? But, as is often the case in science, this discovery wasn't without controversy. Subsequent research raised questions about whether phosphine was actually present in Venus's atmosphere at all. Scientists were left with more questions than answers. Yet, just when we thought we had heard the last word, a new study would reopen the door to this intriguing mystery. In March 2021, a fresh study led by Rakesh Moghal, a researcher from Cal Poly Pomona, reignited the spark of possibility. The team didn't just stop at repeating the original findings, they expanded on them, reanalyzing old data from the iconic Pioneer Venus mission. Launched in 1978, the Pioneer mission sent 4 probes directly into Venus's atmosphere, capturing invaluable data from the planet itself. The data from the largest of these probes had been sitting there for decades, largely overlooked. But when scientists revisited this treasure trove, they uncovered something remarkable. The presence of phosphine was just the beginning. Along with phosphine, other chemicals were found in Venus's clouds: hydrogen sulfide, nitrous acid, ammonia, and more. These compounds suggest that the planet's atmosphere is not in a state of chemical equilibrium, meaning that it's out of balance. This disequilibrium is an exciting and rare find. On Earth, similar imbalances in chemical processes are often the result of life. In fact, many microorganisms here on Earth thrive by creating such disequilibria, using them as energy sources. Could something similar be happening in the clouds of Venus? Could life, even in its most microscopic form, be relying on these chemical imbalances to survive? This isn't just about phosphine. The presence of a variety of chemicals in unusual quantities, including hydrogen cyanide and nitric acid, suggests that the clouds of Venus might be home to complex chemical processes, perhaps even ones that mimic biological activity. The study proposes that this disequilibrium could be evidence of biological processes at work, just as we see on Earth. Now, let's step back for a moment. Venus's surface is anything but welcoming. With temperatures that soar to 840 degrees Fahrenheit, 450 degrees Celsius, and atmospheric pressure that's over 90 times greater than Earth's, it's easy to understand why no known life could exist there. The surface of Venus is a hellish landscape, with volcanoes and sulfuric acid rains. Yet, while the surface is a true nightmare, the middle layers of Venus's atmosphere offer a very different story. Here, the conditions are surprisingly temperate. While still extremely acidic, the pressure and temperature are more akin to conditions on Earth. If life could somehow find refuge in these clouds, protected from the surface's crushing heat, this could open up a whole new chapter in our search for life in the solar system. But that's not all. Evidence suggests that Venus may have once been much more Earth-like, with oceans and a stable climate. Something catastrophic happened less than 1 billion years ago that transformed the planet into the extreme world we see today. Could life have existed in the past, only to retreat into the clouds as the surface became uninhabitable? Perhaps some form of life survived, and continues to exist in the upper atmosphere, where it can shield itself from the harsh conditions below. The implications of this discovery go far beyond Venus. If life ever existed on Venus, or if it still does, in some form, it would not just change our understanding of this neighboring planet. It would have enormous consequences for the search for life on other planets, particularly exoplanets. Imagine if we could detect similar disequilibrium in the atmosphere of distant worlds. Could it be a sign of life on planets we haven't even visited yet? This kind of search for chemical imbalance could become a key method for detecting life on exoplanets, revolutionizing our approach to understanding the cosmos. So, what comes next? While the discovery of phosphine and other chemicals is exciting, it's important to note that it doesn't automatically mean that Venus is teeming with life. There may be other, non-biological explanations for these chemical imbalances. But regardless, the search for life is an exhilarating journey that continues to captivate the imagination of scientists and the public alike. As we continue to analyze data from the Pioneer Venus mission and prepare for new missions to Venus, we may one day have definitive answers. Could Venus hold the key to understanding life's potential beyond Earth? Only time and more research will tell. In conclusion, the discovery of phosphine and other chemicals in Venus's atmosphere has opened up a thrilling new possibility: that life may exist, or may have existed, on our neighboring planet. As space exploration continues to advance, we might soon have the answers that will reshape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The search for life beyond Earth is more than just a scientific pursuit. It's a quest that could change everything we thought we knew about life, the cosmos, and our future in it. And while the surface of Venus remains an inhospitable place, the clouds might just hold the secrets to a new chapter in the story of life in the universe. Thanks for joining us, Space Cadets. If you found this deep dive into Venus's mysteries as thrilling as we did, make sure to hit that like button, faster than a rocket launch, and subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss a single update on the latest discoveries from the final frontier. After all, how else will you keep up with the most exciting space news and impress your friends with all your newfound knowledge? Click on the video on your screen now to continue the adventure, and let's keep exploring the cosmos together.